Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Before we start this video, I just want to dedicate it to the brave men and women who lost their life 20 years ago today during the terrorist attack of 9/11. Like you, I was deeply affected by what happened 20 years ago today. It changed the world, it changed our country, it changed our way of life, and I just wanted to have a quick moment of silence or a quick prayer to the almost 3,000 men and women who lost their lives during the Twin Towers falling, the Pentagon, and of course the Flight 93, United Flight 93 in the Pennsylvania field. So if y'all don't mind, just a quick remembrance. I won't ever forget, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way. So just say a prayer or just let's have a moment of silence. Thank you again, folks, and stay tuned for the video on this Ambassador diesel pusher. Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here from RVs with Big Bo in Parkway RV Center. And guys, today's Saturday. I normally don't get to shoot a video on Saturday because we're so busy, but slowed down a little bit here late afternoon. I got this very nice 2004 Holiday Rambler Neptune diesel in at an incredible price, so I thought I'd share it with you today. Again, this is a 2004 Holiday Rambler Neptune. It's the model 34PDD, and it's 34 feet 4 inches total length. Guys, this is built on a Roadmaster chassis. It has the 5.9 liter ISB 300 horsepower Cummins turbo diesel. It only has 53,000 miles. This was one I bought from a for sale by owner here, and we just had new carpet put in. In fact, we haven't had a chance to vacuum up the new carpet fibers yet. So it's got brand new carpet in it, 2 slides. It does have a 7500 Onan diesel generator running right now. Motorhome's running. Folks took really good care of it. I don't know why. They've got some kind of safety straps around the awning. It will need an awning canvas. But guys, where are you gonna beat this price? $39,900. Does have a 5,000 pound tow capacity. See, it came out of LJ, Georgia. So this isn't a northern unit where you have to worry about rust or anything like that. 9-layer peaked aluminum roof. Both slide toppers, or both slide outs have awning toppers. Tires look great. It's got 50 amp electrical power. I've got the shore power unhooked and running everything off the generator. That's just the way I like to shoot my videos when I can. And guys, keep in mind this thing's 18 years old, but it's still got a decent looking exterior. That may not be, you know, bright as shiny as a 2021 model, but for an 18-year-old motorhome, this thing actually has a very good condition exterior. I don't even see any really bad stripes or cracking or anything like that. Now guys, I still got a couple of things I'm going to do to it. Nice little biblical burst right there. And it's got a 5-layer sidewall, 5-layer floor, insulated all the way around, you know, aluminum frame, steel in the cab. It's got a door awning. Let's look inside. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something. These folks have actually taken very good care of it. I almost didn't change the carpet, but any carpet, no matter how well you take care of it after 18 years, probably needs to be changed. But let me tell you something, guys. The dash air on this RV, they just had fixed, and it works fantastically. Flex steel captain chairs that look great. You can see, guys, very open floor plan. One of the things I have to do to it, guys, is they had some kind of desk or something right here, and they don't have the tabletop. I'm gonna get my carpenter, who also doubles as my service manager because I'm so short-handed right now in the help, is going to build a tabletop for this, and we'll just find a couple of chairs to put in it. Sleeper sofa makes a bed. You've got Flex Steel recliner. Flex Steel's top of the line RV furniture, guys. Very comfortable. Seats look like they should with the miles. Dash air is cold. Backup camera, even though it may not show on my screen because of the refresh rate between the CRT monitor and the my digital camera, may not jive, but nice. CD player. It does have a 6-speed Allison automatic transmission. Does have the hydraulic leveling jacks. It's got the air dump. It's got the exhaust brake, exterior heated mirrors. Of course, their power, flashers, cruise control, tilt wheel, everything up here you need to have. 53,461.5 miles. No check engine lights. Now, one thing, and this is just the way these folks were, they were very religious guys. They when they bought this thing a few years ago, gentleman told me, he said the first thing they did, they don't watch TV. They don't believe in TV. They took the frame out and made a shelf right here where the front TV used to be, and they removed the back television and used storage, and they didn't keep the TVs. That's just what they believe in, guys. They don't believe in TV. And I've ran into people like that in the past. More power to you guys. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of TV myself, but these people were very very adamant about they don't watch TV. So so, you know, if you watch a lot of TV, you may have to put a couple of TVs in here. You're going to have to build a frame for the front one, and in the back you're going to have to build a panel and mount a flat screen on the front. But we are going to put a table and chairs in here, and nice cabinetry, guys. You know, Holiday Rambler, Monaco, its sister brand, only puts the very best, and a whole lot better built than the newer Holiday Ramblers, guys. Let me tell you, Rev Group, I know they bought the name only. They didn't buy the manufacturing process when they started building them again. But after the recession, let me tell you something, guys. Holiday Rambler and Monaco are not built to this quality specs anymore. I do like the red light they put in there. Got the bevel glass, Corian countertops, 3-burner stovetop. I didn't turn the fridge on, guys. It's I guarantee it to work, but I'm doing this extremely very fast. I just literally cut the generator and air on 3 minutes before I started filming. Now it's a little dirty in here, guys. I apologize. We put carpet in, just haven't had a chance. Also, we're going to put a new bathroom faucet in. The gentleman that had this thing got a faucet from Father's Day from his son. It was kind of sentimental to him, so he asked to keep it. No big deal. We'll get one of my guys to throw a faucet in it for you, so don't worry about that. You know, that's the advantage of buying for sale by owners sometimes, is you get an actual story behind the RV. And I wish I could give you this kind of detail about every RV that I advertise, but this one was one that I bought myself. So like I said, I got to meet the people and did the deal with them and all that. So they were just getting to where they didn't really want an RV anymore. So, and here we got it. They saw my ad where we buy RVs on Google, and we winded up buying it. They brought it here from LJ, which is about an hour or so from us, and we got it. Bathroom area, border looks good, floors look good. It does have vinyl in here. It originally had tile, but it looks like somebody over the years has changed this to a, not really a hardwood, but the Perco floor, the fake hardwood, but it looks good. Does have a Xantrix inverter, does have washer and dryer. Now guys, that's something you're not going to see very often in the current market. That is a double slide Holiday Rambler diesel motorhome with good miles and a washer and dryer for under $40,000. This is actually an incredible deal for what it is. Queen bed in the back, queen island bed. You've got a closet. Right there's where years ago the television used to be. And guy, I'm not knocking there. Believe me, I'm a religious man myself. I get it. You know, I may not like to watch TV, but not for religious reasons, but that's just the way I am. But everybody's different, guys. Heck, we all worship God in our own way, and then who's to say what's right, what's wrong, the way I look at it. Got a solid sliding door for privacy. Nice unit for the money, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna put a tabletop in it. I'm gonna put a faucet in it. Guarantee you the generator. I guarantee the slide outs, refrigerator, freezer, and the roof air conditioners to work like they're supposed to, guys. You can come inspect anything. I think I just breathed in a carpet fiber. Sorry about that. Yep. That carpet doesn't taste good, guys. Just FYI. Yeah. Anyway, you can tell I don't rehearse this stuff. I sat down on this couch. I must have slung up a carpet fiber right into my mouth. Hell. I'm gonna pause this for just a second. I gotta grab something to drink. Okay, guys, I can honestly say that's the first that's ever happened to me. Oh, you never know what's gonna happen on my channel, guys. Anyway, I even got where I was. Hey, guys, it's $39.9 haggle-free firm. If it's something you think you're interested in, which I think this thing will sell very quickly. I mean, it's in whole 4 Neptune diesel, Cummins diesel, one of the best. The ISB series is one of the most dependable. It may not be the most powerful motor in the world, but definitely one of the most dependable ones out there, and still got 660 pound-feet of torque. So it'll tow and go down the road faster than a gas burner will, and last 4 times as long. Longevity. So we are going to put a table in it, chairs. We're going to put a faucet in it. If it's something you think you're interested, come take a look at it, guys. $39.9 is a hackle-free firm price. Please call ahead to make sure it's available before coming down to look. We do have some financing available on an 04, maybe not as much on as a one that's 3 or 4 years newer, but we do have some limited financing available on an 04. I always recommend to any of my viewers or anybody looking to buy an RV period, whether it's from us or another dealer, guys, always check with your bank or credit union to see what kind of financing they offer, what kind of rate and terms they offer for a used RV. You always want to do that because you want some kind of basis of comparison to what the dealer's finance department can do, guys, because what a lot of dealers don't tell you is that they make a huge amount of profit from their finance department, because the finance department deals directly with the bank, not you like you would with your bank, but the dealer and their banks deal with each other, and then the dealer comes to you with whatever the bank wants. You never talk directly to the bank, because the bank lets the dealers mark the interest rate up. So in other words, they get you approved at a low rate, say 6%. They're not going to charge you 6% because the bank approved you for that. You got no way of knowing that, since they're talking to the bank, not you. They're coming in there with a 7.5%, 8% on your loan contract. You think that's what the bank approved you for. Well, guess what? They didn't. They approved you for a lot less, but they let the dealer keep about 80% of the extra profit, which can add up really quick on a long-term RV loan to multiple thousands of dollars. And then the dealer is going to try to upsell you everything, extended warranties and gap insurance and stuff you can buy yourself, even though most of the services aren't worth the paper they're written on. Things you can buy yourself after you do the RV loan for cash for a fraction of what the dealer's charging you, because again, they're marking their cost up 3 or 4 times and charging you that, and a lot of times adding it to your RV loan and then making money on the interest rate to boot. That's how some people go into a dealership on, which right now at a corporate dealer, you're not going to find a diesel with 2 slides like this for $39,900. It'd be another $10,000, $15,000 easy, and they probably won't even have one. But, and then they're going to, so I will just use this one number for example, $39,900, and you do everything you got to do to buy it for that price, because they're going to imply that you can't pay cash without paying extra. Well, that's right, guys. Even though it's illegal, a lot of dealers give you, what they do is they say, well, we have a finance rebate. You go through our lenders, you get a $3,500, $4,000 rebate that's included in the advertised price. But if you don't pay cash, you don't get that rebate. Well, guys, that's their way around the law, because it's against the law to charge somebody more for cash than financing. But they do it by disguising, by giving, guys, let me tell you a secret, there's no rebate. It's because they're making $10,000 on finances, so they're giving you a little piece of that back, but they're still making several $1,000s that you're overpaying. And all you're doing is paying yourself back from the money, extra money you're going to be putting in, so you're really not saving anything. That's how they get you. That and the upsells, in the fees. Guys, let's talk about the fees for a second. Parkway RV Center, we have no fees besides what the state makes us charge. Applicable sales tax, $39,900 plus applicable sales tax. If you are a Georgia resident, we do charge a $100 highway impact fee, which goes directly to the state of Georgia for Georgia residents only, and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That's because we have to. If we didn't have to, we wouldn't charge it, guys. You know, these other dealerships, they charge you dock fees, they charge you prep fees, they charge you happy camper fees, freight fees, franchise fees, and much, much more, guys. And all those fees are 100% dealer profit. Some dealerships, especially like Rip-Off World, it can add up to thousands of dollars. And, you know, guys, my advice to you, if they try to charge you anything besides sales tax and the legit tag and title fee, because a lot of dealers will say, like Georgia requires $40 to $50, depends on the county. Well, a lot of Georgia RV dealers charge them $300 or $400. They pay the state $140, $150, you know, $100 and $40 and $50, and they keep the rest. Profit. I could write a book, guys. I've worked for these dealers that do this. Trust me. I've been trained the same way they train their salespeople. That's why I only lasted a few months. I like to be able to get up in the morning, look myself in the mirror when I'm shaving, and sleep at night. And I know some people it won't bother, some people it will. That's why when you go to these big corporate RV dealerships, ask them if they've got, you know, just do a little experiment. Go to your local Rip-Off World. Ask them how many salespeople do they have that's been there longer than a year. If they're telling you, you know, they're just going to shrug their head. Probably nobody. And there's a reason for that, guys. If they're as miserable to work for, imagine buying something from them. But, you know, those big corporate dealers, why, there's literally hundreds, if not thousands of RVers driving and towing RVs that they owe so much more than it's worth. It's not even funny. They're stuck in it. And believe me, I get 1 or 2 a week that think they can trade out of it, but they can't. So, you know, here, guys, the price is on everything we sell, open, in front, haggle-free firm, right from the bat. You know what it's going to cost you. If you want to know the out-the-door price, give us a call. You know, we'll just give it to you in a nutshell, guys. If you're not financing this coach and you're coming from out of state besides Georgia, all you got to do is bring certified funds for $39,900. That's your out-the-door price. It doesn't get more simple than that. Now, if you finance it, if you go through one of our lenders, most of them require us to collect an estimated sales tax, and then collect that and send the title to your local DMV office in your home state. Your sales tax rate varies from state to state, so if you want that price, you'll have to call and tell us what state you live in. We'll look it up, give you an estimate. That's because those banks make us do that. But if you bring your own money, you bring cashier's check, you do a wire transfer, you can take this thing home. I will take cash, but I would prefer that you don't bring $100 bills. I'm not going to say no to it, but it's just a lot less paperwork involved, a lot less reporting to the IRS involved on cash payments over $10,000. So I do prefer that you do not bring. Plus, it's dangerous to travel with that kind of money, guys. And you know, and I try to warn people, if you get pulled over and they ask you if you're carrying a large amount of cash and you say yes, most states will take that money from you and you have to go to court to get it back. It happened to some customers of mine not so long ago coming through Tennessee to come here to buy an RV, and they got pulled over and the officer just asked them for speeding. Officer asked them if they were carrying large amounts of cash. They go, yes sir, we're going to buy an RV in North Georgia. Officer gets the cash, takes it. Took them 60 days and a trip back down here with a lawyer to get it back, and they had to pay their own legal fees. They have to prove that it wasn't being used for a crime. Don't you love this country we live in sometimes, guys? I mean, I love the USA, but sometimes the laws just make me laugh. Some of them. But at the same time, I do see the benefit if they were doing something illegal. The cop doesn't know that, so I can't. You know, I always support the police, but that was kind of a wake-up call. And in fact, I had to I had to actually write a letter stating they were coming down here to buy this RV, that, you know, with all the details about it. And they got their money back, but it's pretty bad, and you got to spend time and money to get your own money back. Anyway, guys, and that's off subject. I'm sorry. It's just, that's been bugging me a lot lately, so I always like to say what's on my mind. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching my video, and if you're interested in this Neptune, 706-965-7929 is our phone number. I wouldn't wait very long. This one will probably sell quick. I'm gonna try to get this out today before we close. If not, you see it, call first thing. So if you don't, you're probably going to miss out on it. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Appreciate you so much, my 30,000 subscribers. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smash me a thumbs up, feel free to comment, share on social media, like my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. And thank you so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.